For this one, we're going to talk about the legendary Sam Cooke, and if you haven't seen the movie One Night in Miami, you should. Samuel Cooke was born January 22nd of 1931 in Clarksdale, Mississippi. He was the fifth child of 8 to a Reverend Charles Cooke and his wife Annie Mae. His family moved to Chicago in 1933, and was while there at the age of 6 he began singing in his family's gospel group, the Singing Children. And at the age of 14, he became lead singer of the gospel group, the Highway QCs. While he was with the Highway QCs, he pulled a lot of his inspiration from the group the Soul Stirrers, and in 1950 his dreams came true when he had the opportunity to become the Soul Stirrers' lead singer. In 1951, he facilitated a deal between the Soul Stirrers and Specialty Records, and that led to his first single, Jesus Gave Me Water. And then he quickly followed that up with How Far Am I From Canaan, Peace in the Valley, One More River, and Jesus Paid the Debt. In 1956, he decided to take a gamble with secular music, so he left the group The Soul Stirrers and released his first single, Lovable, under the alias Dale Cook. In 1957, he signed with Keane Records, and it was while there that he released his first #1 hit, You Send Me, and that was #1 on the charts for 6 weeks. And soon after that, he followed it up with Only 16 and Everyone Loves to Cha Cha Cha. Now, you may not have known this, but Sam Cooke was a business enthusiast, and he established his own publishing company in 1959, and then in 1960 he signed a profitable contract with RCA Records that allowed him to secure the ownership of his master recordings, and all while doing this, he released the hit Chain Gang. In 1961, he established his own record label, Sorry Records, and while he was working with some artists, he was able to enhance the careers of others like Bobby Womack, Johnny Taylor, and Billy Preston. After being so impressed with what Bob Dylan did with his powerful song Blowing in the Wind, Sam Cooke began performing the song at his own performances, and that led him to pen his own anthem, A Change Is Gonna Come, in 1963. And in February of 1964, he released his final album, Ain't That Good News, and it told the story of the civil rights movement from the inside, from the point of view of someone who had to live with racism every day of their life. Sam Cooke was murdered on December 11th of 1964 at the age of 33. He was fatally shot during an altercation with Bertha Franklin, a manager of the Hacienda Hotel in Los Angeles. Bertha claimed she shot Sam in self-defense, and the court acquitted her, stating that he died of justifiable homicide. But like with all things, there have been many conspiracy theories of how Sam really died from the moment his death was announced. What do you think?